Mic check 1 2 1 2. What up, man? It's your boy T Woods checking in back for another episode of Words of Woods. If you're watching this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Today's guest, man, we went through some trials and tribulations to get here today, but we made it here today. I haven't seen this person in a whole year. Our year anniversary passed a couple months ago. The last time I see you, I believe.
Oh, 2 years, you mean?
2 years, and it's crazy. You spoke on this, before we start airing. Just did we grow since then, and I'm gonna let you answer that. Well, first of all, introduce yourself to the people. Who are you? What brings you here today on Words of Woods? Mm-hmm. And I'm thankful and happy for you to be here. Long time no see.
Thank you, Tariq. I know it's been a minute.
Hey, my stage name is T Woods. I don't know no Tariq. No, it's T Woods.
Can you be my Tariq? Can I call you Tariq?
You get an exception,
Thank you. Thank you. Say
it's
less.
T Woods.
Okay, for y'all.
So now actually scratch that. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good.
You actually can call me Tariq because I don't like when girls call me T Woods.
I don't like it either. I
feel like that's the homies, that's the bros call me T. When girls call me T Woods, I just feel too like. So if y'all didn't know that, it's cool to save my name because it's like, all right, I get it. You might say the contact is T Woods, all that, but if you call me T Woods, it's cringy. I don't know. Anyways, it's not about me. It's about you. Introduce yourself to the people. Who are you? What brings you here today?
Put some respect on my man's name. Okay.
You heard her.
Hi, my name is Assata Imani, and I'm a philanthropist and a podcast host, and I have my own brand called Truth.
Okay, so what is a philanthropist? Philanthropist.
Yeah.
Break that down to us, please.
So a philanthropist is someone who engages in philanthropy. Look at this. Philanthropy is giving to the community. Okay. So donations, it can be food, it can be shelter, money, anything that is giving yourself,
So you like to give, pretty much.
Yeah, I love to give.
You're here for the people.
I'm here for the people. Yeah.
That's good. Mm-hmm. Well, all right, so let's backtrack. Can we get a brief summary of, basically, you said who you are, what you do, but what inspired you to get in the spirit of giving?
That's just who I am. That's my heart. I have a big heart, and I just see everyone as myself. So if I see someone not doing well, I'm like, damn, they need to be doing well, and I need to help them do well. So
that's how you always have been since you were young? Or did you get to that point to where, you developed that, characteristic about yourself to where, okay, I want to give back, I want to be here for the people?
It was really when I got to college and I was around a lot of people because I went to a small high school. So when I got to college and I'm like, oh, these people are here. My friends needed rides, and I would just be like always giving them rides and different things like that. I'm like, I'm just a giver. So it just became natural, and then I got into the field of nonprofit and philanthropy after that.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That's what's up. I know you got a podcast as well.
Yes.
Let's talk about it.
Okay. So Truth is my baby. It was born in 2018. And it welcomes all entrepreneurs, all creatives. It's Black-based. I hate to be biased, but I don't hate to be biased because we don't have anything that we're the majority of. So
I feel like, man, okay. Sorry, I don't want to cut you off again.
No, you're good. When it
comes to stuff like that, a lot of people are scared to, let stuff be known, like this is Black-owned or this is for the people when, it's like, I feel like you shouldn't even think like, I don't want to be like you, because it's for the people. Like, you want to shine light and show the good side of our people because they're only going to show the negative.
Exactly.
So you want to be the person to show the positive of what's going on in your community or what you see, to shine light on it. So you don't got no reason to be mad or I'm not going to say mad. You don't got no reason to be ashamed to,
Yeah.
Our Black is beautiful. We got to let it be known that, hey, we here for the people. This is a podcast. Don't get me wrong. It's good to, have some diversity and, whatnot. But at the end of the day, we got to be for our people first.
Yeah, and it's all about Black excellence. And it's all about, like you said, highlighting the positive that we do instead of the negative. Because, I'm not got no shade to the shade room. I love the shade room now because it shows the good and bad. But originally it was not a good and bad. It was a shade room. So, this is the total opposite. It's all positive, what we're doing positively.
Why is being positive important?
Because you are what you attract. You know what I'm saying? You attract who you are what you attract, and vice versa. If you have a negative-ass mind, negative-ass attitude, you attract negative-ass circumstances. So
But it's kind of hard to like, man, when people see so much negativity in the world today, it's just kind of hard to be positive because that's not what they see on a normal basis, though.
So do you want to be a product of your environment, or do you want to create your environment? That's what you have to ask yourself.
Hey, that's you got to create your environment. But how does one create their own environment though if all they see is negativity for real?
You have to have faith in something bigger than what you're around. You know what I'm saying? You can't have faith in this world. I hate to be, I keep saying I hate to be, but nigga, this is who I am.
Yeah, like, well, hey,
I was about to say I hate to be the, but no, like, this is who I am. I love Jesus. Keep it real. I love Jesus. John 4:4. And that Bible verse just hit for me. Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. Who is in you? You have to reflect on that every single day. Like, wow, Jesus is in me. Like, this great force is within me, and I can represent, reflect, and be a vessel for his kingdom every day, or I can be a part of my environment. So, like, for me, there's a lot of shit going on, but I live life like COVID not even going on, so I haven't been affected by it. And I'm not going to say that goes for everyone, but it does. You know what I'm saying? And you have to focus on what you want to happen and put your energy towards that. Otherwise, you're going to focus on the opposite. And whatever you put your energy towards, that's what you're going to manifest.
No, that's facts.
Yeah.
So manifesting truth, obviously, before it was an idea, and, you executed the idea. You got merch as well. The merch is doing good. I see, been putting out the merch. What made you want to actually put out merch too, as well as, packaging with the podcast?
Well, the podcast was so meaningful. The Ankh on the logo represents a woman's womb. It's an ancient African and Egyptian symbol, and it represents a woman's womb. Let me re-say that. You about to do this. It's an ancient African.
No, we going straight. Everybody makes mistakes. It's
an ancient African and Egyptian symbol that represents a woman's womb and eternal life. And just like, I just feel like this brought so much life to the logo. And I was like, people need to wear this. And I wasn't really going to go all in like that, but my friend Tyler, he really influenced me. He was like, you need to drop some social media, because they didn't even have social media at first. It was like school-based at Kent. And he was like, you need a social media page, and you need to sell merch. And I did that shit. So shout out to Tyler.
That's good. Keep it up.
Thank you.
I know it gets stressful, though, like trying to do all that, and you doing it by yourself, I'm assuming, right?
I do everything. Photography by myself, the social media marketing by myself, everything.
We talked about that too, how stressful it is to do everything by ourselves, being content creators. I know it kind of takes a toll, and you could just, you got to work too. And then, it got to the point where it's like you can't put out as much content as you want to because you got a bunch of other things going on. So how do you try to find balance in between all of this and still put out the content for the people who are expecting to see stuff from you, though?
It's more about your art. Because we are in a world where we're on the structure of the social media marketing, et cetera, et cetera. It's all about art for me. And it's like what I feel I'm going to do, period. Because if I do it the other way around, I'm going to be on a rat race. So I have multiple agendas. We talked about how we have multiple agendas and like notebooks and stuff to keep, organized, definitely. So I'm an artist manager as well. I didn't even say that in the beginning, but I manage an artist. So that's another job. I have like 3 jobs right now.
I seen that. So, yeah, can you explain that a little bit more? Like what? That's actually good too. Like you dabbling in a bunch of different things. So you got the podcast, and then you manage an artist. And philanthropy. Yeah, I said it right.
Yay.
What made you want to get into that too, as well as the podcast? Like, how are you able to still find passion within all of these things that you're doing?
It feels like a natural thing. Everything feels innate. So it's like, it's more about like being a vessel for God's kingdom and like my end goal of building a legacy for my family. And if I don't do what I love, there is no legacy in that. It's just like bullshit. It's for somebody else.
You're just wasting time, honestly.
Exactly.
Like I feel like if you're not doing something that you love to do, you're wasting time, and you're not going to take it serious because you're just doing it just to do it at that point.
Yeah.
And what's the fun in that? Like you gotta have fun too.
Exactly. That's back to the balance piece that you said. Like, you got to have fun. So I make sure I kick it and I have fun. And
you definitely do. I don't see the Red Bull. I don't see it, but hey, we're young. It ain't nothing wrong with having fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Have fun, live your life. We are still young. You know what I'm saying? Get it all out now, because it's going to be a point in time where, we're going to be old.
I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. I'm going to be a youthful 60-year-old woman.
I don't know, but all right. Speak. Going into the managing thing, that's dope for real. Like, what made you want to get into that?
So my friend, who was actually my first roommate at Kent State University, she sent me her single, which she should have been dropped because she was amazing at school, but she never dropped her music, and her music was fire. So she sent me her new single, and her single was hitting. I'm like, damn, I want to sign you. I was just, saying I would sign you. Because in one of her verses, she said, like, pretty much, Ho about to sign me when I make it. So, blah, blah, blah. But anyways, I was like, I want to sign you. And she was like, well, I need management right now. And she was serious, and I was serious. So we've been on the roll. It's been amazing, and I'm just natural at it. And she's been getting gigs. She's been getting everything she needs. We're building a new social media platform for her. And it's just been amazing to be a part of it and see, like, wow, God, you wanted me to do this. Yeah.
No, that's dope. And you're there in the beginning stages of it all, and you put the work in. You can get to that point to where, you see just whatever it is you guys working on, you see it grow.
Yeah.
But is it stressful, though, like, trying to, like, because it's just, I see, like, we always see the artist standpoint of things, but we never kind of see the manager's standpoint of things and just how things are ran. Like, what are some things that you have to do as a manager that are your tasks that you have to, make sure that you're doing and fulfilling?
Booking studio time is number one because we got to get her some new music out. And I manage her social media as well, which not every manager is going to do that. But I do that as well. I connect her to different networks that I know, which connect her to other networks. And I make sure we go out a lot, for her to network. And the gigs. So it's pretty much everything. There is no artist without a manager. So the artist has, the stress of the world and their own inner stressors. But the manager takes care of the organizational piece. So, yeah.
Hey, man, we are here going to...
We're tired.
Hey, man, we tired. It's been a long day. You all don't know the half. I'm telling you.
No, you don't.
But we made it here. We good. Hey, life is amazing. Life is beautiful. It is what it should be.
Hey.
All right, man. Hey, that's dope, though, man. I'm definitely going to have to plug me in with some of the music for sure. I definitely want to give it a listen for sure, man. So,
yes. Well,
all in all, though, I like to ask people, man, how are you feeling? How's life? How's just everything going, man? I know it's just, I know you're tired. But that's, hey.
How am I feeling? I feel happy and blessed. Yeah. All in all, I feel optimistic. A happy, overwhelming. You ever feel like you got a lot going on, but it's like...
all the time.
Yeah.
Like, do you ever feel like it's just too much going on, though? Like...
Yes, so I booked a vacation.
Like, that's coming up soon?
Yes.
Where are you going to? You care to...
Well, I'm going to Vegas, which I wanted to go to Miami, but my friend texted me like, hey, we got this trip to Vegas, and we need you to come. So I'm like, I'll do that first and then go to Miami. But I already knew in April I was taking a vacation because I was just like, there's a lot going on, man. Yeah. What about you? What do you do?
You got a lot of stuff on your plate. You're doing a lot of things, so I'm pretty sure it's definitely, take a vacation. Me, when I'm just overwhelmed and stressed, I just get back to work and just continue to do what I do.
Y'all don't know what this man be doing, though.
Man,
we need to have a T. Woods episode one day.
We do. I need to be interviewed. Yeah, somebody needs to come, and I need to sit over there, and somebody need to come talk to me.
Yes.
I was supposed to be and do that, but
I'd be happy to do that.
I just ain't get to it yet. I don't know. But I'm cool, though. I don't know. I can't complain for real, man. I'm blessed. I woke up this morning. That's the first step. I'm still waiting to be stimulated. I don't know when it's gonna come. By the time this video come out, who knows? I'll let you guys know if I was stimulated by now. But I don't know. I'm good. I really can't complain. I'm just trying to. It's the new year. It's 2021. I got a lot of goals that I'm trying to achieve and accomplish.
Goal-oriented man right here.
Gotta be.
Yeah.
Let's talk about goals, man. What are some goals that you have? What are some things that you want to accomplish in this new year?
Woo.
I know it's a lot, probably. I know you got a lot of things you want to do.
Well, honestly, to, take it branch by branch instead of the whole tree, I say that I want my Light of Christ collection to be very successful and to represent, my new belief system. I recently just became like a devoted Christian. So
that's good.
I'm going to represent that in some new merch. Other than that, new apartment, who dis, and that's really it right now.
Let me ask you this. Do you ever see yourself leaving out of Ohio?
Absolutely.
Where's some place that you would want to go to?
Los Angeles, California has my heart.
I want to go to LA too.
Let's do it.
I'm torn between LA and Atlanta, but lately I've been more so LA.
It's so lit.
It's just, I feel like when you wake up every day and you look at a palm tree, how is that not inspiring? Like,
Yes.
how can you not look at a palm tree and be like, wow, like,
Fresh air every day, sunshine every day,
good weather,
every day.
like, every day. Ain't no, okay, it's about to snow. Because it's nice today,
Mm-hmm.
but it could snow tomorrow.
Exactly.
And then it can rain the next day.
Yes.
Then it be hail the next day.
Inhale.
Yeah,
Yes.
like I'm cool on that. I need consistent weather.
Mm-hmm.
70 degree weather. That's the perfect weather for me. I don't like it too hot. I don't like it too cold.
Mm-hmm.
I like okay, you could put a jacket on, but I could still wear some shorts and a
Yes.
shirt on and be cool. Yeah, we going to LA.
West Coast, baby. We
We
out
gotta
here.
speak that into existence. It's important to speak things into existence.
Oh, we're
for real,
gonna be
'cause,
there.
like, if you don't do that, you can be stagnant and stuck. And my main thing is, like, I say this all the time, I love my city, I love my state,
Mm-hmm.
but it's more to life out here than just Ohio.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta experience new things and see different things in life. Because,
Mm-hmm.
for one, that's how you're able to build your brand to the utmost potential of what it can
Yeah.
be. You know, because people can know you here, where you from, and all this and that, but you want to be worldwide. You want to be global. You want to be well known by a lot of people for what you
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Because it could be a lot of people who do the same thing that you do
Mm-hmm.
that can help you get to a much deeper and further level to help you grow spiritually and just help you grow with your business and all that.
Right.
But how are you going to be able to do that and get to that point if you stuck in the same box that you know?
Hallelujah. Mm-hmm.
It's gonna happen, man. We gotta speak it to existence.
Oh, we're going. There's actually a thing that I do, and I write down like my goals, and it'll be however many. It can be long term, short goals, whatever. And you fold it up, put it under your pillow, and leave it there. You ever seen The Secret documentary on Netflix?
Nah, I haven't seen it.
It's lit. It just teaches you different tactics to manifest what you want in your life, and it works. It works.
Yeah, and we talked about that. Just you gotta
Mm-hmm.
fill your mind with the positive and not the negative. Because
Mm-hmm.
if we sit here and be like, well, I don't know if I can go. I don't think that's the right thing for me to do. I gotta worry about this and that and all this and that. That's negative, as opposed to, all right, I'm gonna do whatever I can and do whatever it takes to,
Make it happen.
make it happen.
Yeah, by any means necessary.
Coming soon.
Hey.
Coming soon. All right, man, 5-10 years from now, where do you see yourself? Where do you see life? Where do you want to be at in life?
Well, 5 to 10 years from now, my little sister will be, she's 8, so in 10 years, she'll be 18, and I just promised her that I'll, like, do anything that she needs for her, so she really wants to move in with me. She's always like, when I'm 18, I want to move in with you, so I guess 10 years from now, that's where I will be at. I will be in my place with her. She'll be happy and just able to do anything that her heart desires, and I'll be doing anything my heart desires, which will be philanthropy and entertainment.
How important is it? See, I don't have any siblings, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
I'm jealous of everybody who has siblings, man. I'm the only child, and it's just, as I get older, it's just like,
Only child over
yeah,
here.
it's just cool, but it's just like, dang, my kids ain't gonna have no uncles or aunties on my side. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But how important is it just being a big sister? I see you, when you post your little sister, and it just, you're being that role model to her, and she's able to look up to you. I'm sure she does look up to you, and I'm pretty sure she watches your every step. So how important is it leading by example and being that person that your little sister can look up to?
It's so important, and I had to give myself a pep talk today. Like, girl, you were slipping. Did you forget why you started? Did you forget who's looking at you?
Know your why.
Yeah.
Know your why.
Yeah. Like, I can't fuck up because then she's going to think it's okay to fuck up. And that doesn't mean be perfect. It means do everything that I desire to do in this lifetime. Like, before I leave, I want to make sure I've done everything I wanted to do, and I have. Even you can say that. Like, you started your show. Oh, it wasn't on your heart and on your mind. You didn't do it. You did it.
Mm-hmm.
So for me to just do everything, she supports you so much. She made a little collage on Jamboard and sent it to me, like,
that's so
with me all over it with truth.
That's so, don't that just fulfill your heart and just make you so happy inside? Like, oh.
Yeah, it does, but it's just like it's low key like a happy pressure too. Like I got you, period, and that's how I feel. So it's important not to be perfect, but to be real and to be yourself. And I always teach her that.
Like, you're gonna go through things in life, and like you said, you can't be perfect. You gotta let her know, like, okay, you gonna make mistakes, but you gotta overcome those mistakes and just know that, okay, this is what you do, and just set the bar. Because a lot of people, they have siblings, or it's people that got siblings, but they don't have siblings that are leading by example.
Yeah.
So it's just like, you got somebody in the house, but you're not really like.
Yeah. Yeah, and we're so attached that, like, I moved out and she was crying. And
she was crying?
Yes, she was time bawling. And it's like, it's more so of an inheritance thing for me. Like, I don't have kids, so she is my inheritance right now. And my number one inheritance is my blood. So it's just like, I want to leave something for my kids. I'm going to leave something for her.
But you gotta leave. Did you let her know, like, I ain't going nowhere? Like, I'm
yeah, and I visit her, like, every week. So
That's
she's
good
good now, but she was bawling. Like, that's how much she loves me. And to have a little child that loves you that much, it's like, oh, I got you no matter what. So
that's good.
I almost cried when you talked about her.
Oh, man, let it out. You be the first person to cry here on Words of Wood.
Bro, I was like, can't be.
Hey, man, but that's just how like, that just let you know, like, okay, this is, like, emotions are real, and, when it comes down to your sister, you love your sister. Like, it's just, that's how you know that that's important to you as far as being that example to her and showing her the right way. And, like you said, why are you doing this? Like, even the times where you may think, like, dang, I'm out here, I don't know. It's like you got somebody that needs you.
Yeah.
So you got to make it happen regardless.
Period.
Man, what's she going to do when you go to L.A.? You got to take her with you.
That's what she's saying. She's like, when you move and I'm going to be 18,
I'm
about
to say, you trying to go to L.A., man, that's far.
Yeah, she'll be happy.
You better pack her up in her suitcase and you got to come with.
Right.
I got this question for you. We kind of talked about it a little bit.
Your face look like it's something coming.
Man, it ain't too bad, but do you feel as if it is hard to love in this generation today?
Oh, my God. There is something coming.
I just want to ask you. I just want to know your opinion. I finally got a lady in here.
It's, like, sickening, like, love in this generation for me. Like,
why do you say that?
Because everybody's the same. Like, I haven't... my experiences, they're the same but different. Like, I don't know if it's COVID put something in the water, but niggas been on some bullshit. Like...
Elaborate. What they been on though?
So I'll give you an example, and I don't even care if he sees it. But I was talking to a dude from LA. He gonna see this, and like I was saying, like I'm gonna be celibate, and he's like very opposed to it, and I'm like I'm doing it for spiritual reasons, and he's like, you really think Jesus wants you to do this? Like he just kept battling me about it, and like, and at the end of the day, the last thing he said was like, you're going to miss out on the best man you ever had trying to be celibate. And it's like, where's the core and the depth that we had before social media? Like, it just was backward. It was like the most backward shit ever. And mind you, he's like 4 years older than me. So I'm thinking, oh, he's going to be mature about it. But it's just shit like that. And I think that the depth of us is gone. It's like more about what's showing on the surface because all social media is pictures and visuals and the best you. And it's just like we're losing our realness.
People aren't showing the flaws.
Yeah, and
it's
that's
okay
how
to be flawless. Like,
yeah.
So basically, it was the whole celibacy thing that just.
Yeah, it was a thing for him, and I'm like, I'm not surprised. I like for a nigga to keep it real, but like the way he said, like you missed out on the best man you could ever have.
Yeah, he could kind of like came with a different approach, but I just posted something today, like when you're upfront and honest about certain things, because like everybody doesn't have to get on your program, that's just life. Like what you may be on may not be what another person may be on, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine. But let that be known, so then the person can have the option of, okay, I can mess with that, or I ain't really feeling that, so I ain't gotta, and that's cool. Like,
right.
I think people need to realize that not everybody's going to be on the same page as you, and that is fine. That is fine. Like, don't sit and be sad and dwell on it and get all upset and butt hurt and not. Move on to the next. This wasn't meant to be.
Yeah.
Next. Like it's not people make it harder than what it needs to be. Like it doesn't have to be difficult. Just it didn't work out. Like
But he wanted to. That's the paradox in that is he wanted to work out, but he was trying to like dog me about it at the same time.
Yeah, like,
and
yeah,
it's
you
just
can't. Yeah, like I said, the approach could have been differently.
Mm-hmm.
You can agree to disagree, but like, don't like, okay, if a person chooses to do something, you can't fault them or try to downplay what they're trying to do and why they're trying to do whatever it is they're trying to do.
Yeah, but back to the love piece you were saying. I brought that up because it's like we forget the core of love. Like, love is bigger than just fucking, or like, this is my bitch, this is my nigga, like nobody else needs to fuck with them, like, or you know how our generation be like, this is my property. No, it's like you are, as an individual come, and you as an individual come, and you bring something forth to the table. You bring your purpose, you bring whatever God instilled into you, and then you create life. Like, you create a child, and you build a legacy, and you invest in stocks together. You invest in property, whatever your steez is. But you better do something so that when your kids are born, their kids are born, they have something to inherit. Otherwise, it's like you leave nothing. And that doesn't have to be something that everybody knows about, but it can be something that even is amongst your family. Like, that's important. And our ideas of love are just so simplistic and on some money bag, yo, and Ari shit. Like, just dumb ass shit.
Man, they love social media. Like, man, our generation today, they look up to rappers and they girls. Like, that's the image, and that's the, okay, we see that, so that's what we gotta have. Like, that's the type of, people are looking at other people's relationships. I mean, even talk about the YouTube couples. All, like, people are looking at other people's relationships, and they're trying to base however they are in their real life and compare it to those type of relationships. Like, okay, he bought his girl a car for her birthday, so, girl, where my car at? Like, you know, like, it's backwards. Like, people ain't thinking for themselves.
Bitch,
like,
where's your purpose at? Like, what are you doing? Why are you expecting a nigga to buy you a car?
Let's talk about it.
Like,
I don't know.
It blows.
It's a sense of entitlement. I feel like we just live in an like entitled generation. Like, everybody's entitled. People aren't putting the work in, but they're entitled to everything. I don't know why, but it's just how it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
We were born into it. Like, we can't skip. If I could go back to the 90s, I would, but I can't. I was born in 96. I had to grow up right here, right now. It just is what it is. But honestly, I don't think stuff. People always say this too. Stuff, it's a constant cycle. It's always going to be the same BS, just in different packages and different approaches. Like, people was on bullshit back then too.
Yes.
Like, it wasn't all fine and dandy, peaches and cream.
Yes.
All this and that. Like, it's just... But I am here to say there are good people out there. Not everybody's bad. It's a lot of bad, though. It's a lot of bad. That's basically what you just said. You just basically said every nigga ain't shit.
What? I did not say that. I'm saying in love, for me, my experience has been, my mindset, which I just told you, is coming together as individuals with a purpose, like with intention. The love in our generation has no intention. It's stupid as fuck. Like, and I'm not saying everybody, because I know there's some men out there. I've met some that are good men, but majority of our generation are on some unrealistic bullshit based on these reality shows and artists. And it's like, what trust funds are you gonna have for your kids when you're gone? What in stocks are you investing in? Like, I'm on some other shit, and I'm not saying like I'm above or below anybody, but I'm saying that's love to me, is like we're doing something bigger than ourselves and we come as one, and nobody's thinking like that.
I feel like nobody's in it for the long run. It's just a bunch of short-term thinking.
Yes.
But that comes to play into, like I said, intentions, because you're not meant to, some people are just lessons, you know. Some people just come into your life as far as lessons. Like, so, all right, let me ask you, so basically you're one of those I'm dating to marry type, you know, people, like.
Not even married, because I'm still pondering the marriage concept. I'm low-key, like, on some spiritual partnership type shit, but you could say dating to marry. I'm not here to play, like, nigga, what we doing for our kids? What else you about to do? Talk and go out and fuck? Like, yeah. I can do that with anybody. Like, what do you want?
Yeah. See, I don't know. I can't really, where I'm at right now in life, it's just like, I feel like people so temporary, like, so it just, like, I put myself in the mind frame and just the thought process of, like, everything just so temporary now. Like, you can't even, like, it be to the point now where I be, like, dealing with people and I'm like, man, do I even see myself being with you long term? Because I just know, like, anything can happen. People's feelings change like that. So it's like, okay, like you said, I'm not even thinking about what are we doing for our kids, because I'm not even thinking, damn, would I like want to have kids with you? Like, I'm no, actually scratch that. I do think that, and that's another thing. If you need to sign an indicator to stop messing with somebody, think, would you have kids with this person?
Exactly.
If your answer is no, then you probably should stop messing with them, or be safe and wear protection.
Very safe.
Do all that, but yeah, everything just so temporary and just short term in today's world. It's just like, it's hard to think in the future. Like, I don't know if I want to get married. Like you said, the concept of marriage is just like, I feel like when people want to get married or people think of marriage, they just thinking about the big day. Yeah. They're not really thinking about life after and how life, man. I hear so many bad marriage stories.
Yeah.
Cheating and all this and that and all this. And I'm like, but I thought that was the end result. That was the, like, what people look forward to, and, you know, all this and that. And I'm hearing all these bad stories. So it's just like, in my mind, okay, you just want to show off your ring. Yes. And you just want the big celebration and the big marriage. That's what you really want. You don't want the actual marriage.
Exactly. Thank you for saying that.
So like, I don't know, like, she asked backwards, but
it's fuck. And a lot of niggas be saying that temporary mindset that you had is like a trending thing. Like, it's not even your fault. It's just like what your experiences have been.
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely just experience. Like, I don't want to like just be on some short term temporary, but it's just how things are. Like, you gotta, in this generation, you gotta protect yourself. But I feel like also a lot of people are playing out here because they don't want to be played.
Exactly. You
so
were just talking that shit today.
So they really out here, like, it's people out here that's just, okay, I'm gonna do you dirty first because I know you gonna do me dirty eventually. Yes. So that's not how you supposed to do it. That's not how life is supposed to be. Like, and I believe in karma. Like, karma gonna get your ass. You out here playing crazy. Karma gonna get your ass. You out here doing these people dirty.
Yeah.
With good hearts and good soul. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna come back and get you.
Hallelujah.
You're gonna get that one chick pregnant. That's crazy. It's gonna slash your tires, all that. He's like, dang, I knew I shouldn't have did old girl bad. Man, karma gonna come get your ass.
Facts. That's very real. And it's all about you as an individual. Like, are you on a mission? Like, I hate to sound so mission-oriented, but, like, that's what we're here for. I don't hate to sound that way. Like, that's what we're here for. Yeah, man.
I'm going to need to title this podcast, I hate to sound like. You don't hate to sound like nothing. Say it with your chest.
Sing it with my chest, but I am mission-oriented. So, whoever I'm fucking with, like, are you on a mission? Like, are you going to contribute to my mission? Because I don't got time to play with you. Like, yeah, I like to have fun. I'm not a serious-ass woman all the time. I love to have fun and kick it, but at the same time, nigga, what are you on? And if you want some bullshit, you got to go.
Yeah, like I told you, focus on yourself, do things that you love to do, and pursue your purpose, and then what's for you is going to naturally gravitate towards you. Like I said, if you like art and you go to an art museum, you might meet somebody who likes art. Y'all link up, y'all catch a vibe.
Right.
It's that. Instead of like seeking and looking for certain stuff, instead of letting it just come to you.
Yeah.
You feel me? But I don't know, man. So where do we go from here? Like, this, our generate, like, we can't, like, get out of this generation. Like, honestly, I feel like it's only gonna get worse. Like I feel like we're in the times that we're in right now. It feels like we're in a, like, guy versus girl type of, like, it's just like a battle for real. Like, I don't want to sound like I'm tripping, but I just feel like we're in the, like, everybody want to shame each other. Like, you know, nobody's wrong for nothing that they do. So it's just like, niggas ain't shit, girls ain't shit. Like, it's just like, and like I said, everybody playing because they don't want to be played. So it's just like we're in a battle amongst one another. And it's just like, how do things get better? Like, if they ever get better. Because like I said, I think it's going to get worse. But
yeah, God willing, it doesn't. It's all about our leadership and who's leading us. And we've allowed, like, a lot of, like, society, flashy, gaudy things to lead us that are unrealistic and have no depth to them. So that's why everything's so, I don't say fucking.
Hey, you can cuss here on Words of Woods.
You gotta be so good on here, y'all. Let me
just be yourself. She's trying to be this person that's just so,
trying not to cuss, but ladies, sometimes you gotta cuss.
She told me she had an alter ego.
Yeah, Geminis, you know we do.
Oh, you're a Gemini?
Don't act like you.
I really didn't know that. Dang. I don't really know. I ain't gonna cap to you. I don't know too much about Geminis other than what social media say. But they say y'all like just y'all all over the place with it though. Like y'all don't really like. As far as just like you could be one person and then the next minute you a whole nother person. Like,
Facts. Like, don't piss me off. Like.
oh, so if somebody piss you off, that's like you're like you gonna take it there.
Take it there.
Damn. Well, hopefully I don't never piss you off. Though. I don't see myself pissing you off.
Nah, I think I pissed you off a few times.
Man, a couple times. I ain't gonna lie to you.
We supposed to be talking about healing this generation.
But it's cool. Yeah, I don't even know how we. Yeah. So how do we heal, Miss Philanthropy? Y'all, man, I really don't know how. I know what it is, but I can't say it.
Philanthropist.
Ooh,
let's get some bass in there. Okay.
Okay, so how did you, as a philanthropist, help heal the world? Like, how are you gonna help heal somebody or people who need healing?
I mean, thus far, I've contributed to racial equity funds and COVID-19 response funds. So people have got like rental assistance and stuff like that. But to me, that's not even the core of any issues. It's like the biggest thing right now is I'm working on a racial equity center that we're building in Lorain County. And that's very impactful for me because I think we'll heal the root of a lot of issues, generational issues within our women and men. Like, we hate each other sometimes. And a lot of times, like, I've never seen, like, a Twitter feed full of, like, women praising men, black men. They'd be like, this niggas ain't shit. I'm tired of these niggas. This nigga has a girlfriend. That's all you see on the TL. And it's like, there's some hate within our own selves that we have to deal with individually before we come collectively and really love each other and heal each other properly. But that goes back to our leadership. Who's leading us?
You gotta lead by example. Mm-hmm. But like I said before, man, people feed into the negativity. They don't want to see nothing positive. Like they feed off of negativity. Like what's negative, they'll respond to it. If it's positive, oh, you a pick me. Like it's just
I heard that shit too. Like
you can't win. Like you can't say nothing positive or uplifting, or that you're gonna be titled as a pick me. Like you can't.
Like they think you trying to be perfect, but it's like, nigga, nah, this is how I feel. And if you gonna rock with it, like you said, bye.
It's that easy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe one day it get better.
It will, and we're gonna live to see it, and we're gonna be a part of it.
I hope so.
In Jesus' name.
In Jesus' name, man. All right, man. Where can people follow you at on social media if they want to, get in touch with you? Where can people listen to the podcast? Where people get the merch? Whatever you got going on. Where can people tap in with you?
So you can follow me at Assata Imani. It's ASSATA. What am I saying? I feel like, don't you have like a little edit thing you can add it? It's at
it's going to pop up on the screen.
Okay, it's at Assata Imani, and that's my personal page. It's a new page, so let me get my followers up, y'all. And then we have at Truth Inc., which is Truth with a V, Inc., and that's where all the merch is and the podcast episodes under IGTV. And I'm working on YouTube, but YouTube is a tough crowd, so I'll get back to y'all on that. It's hard to get your subscribers and viewers.
You got to be consistent. I need to be more consistent, but I was told, and I watched videos and, all that stuff. And all. You got to really, be consistent because they got to show, because I do the same. When it comes to YouTube, it's a lot of people I watch, but I'm not subscribed to them. And it's people that do that, in your videos. They may watch you, but they're not going to subscribe until you're consistent and they show that you're consistent. I'm like, all right, I'm going to subscribe, but...
Okay.
Yeah, because there was a point in time where I was putting my videos on IGTV, and I just, because I'm like, okay, all my crowds on Instagram, but, YouTube, you want to eventually get that coin, but you ain't going to get that coin until you consistent.
You're right. Thank you for the free game, sir.
Oh, man, I'm always,
It's not even Friday, though.
It's not even Friday. I'm telling you. All right. Lastly, for anybody who may be watching this, who may be going through something, what is something that you want to tell the people, to uplift somebody who, they're trying to figure it out. They lost. They don't know who to go to.
Yeah.
Your words can help them in a way to, uplift their spirit. What's something that you would tell that person right now?
I would definitely tell them to keep moving forward. It sounds hard because sometimes you have to take a pause and stop for a minute before you can move forward. But honor that pause, honor that stop, and don't feel like you're missing out on anything when you stop, because sometimes it's God's will for you to be still. You'll learn a lot in that stillness, but you'll be even more proud that you took that time and you stepped forward into something new with your resilience. You got to be resilient out here. That doesn't mean like keep doing shit and when you know you need to take care of yourself. It means honor that pause, honor yourself, love yourself on a deeper level, meaning you love everything that about yourself enough to honor what you need. So yeah, it's all about just honoring that pause that you need, taking time to heal yourself in whatever way you know you need to be healed, and then keep going. After that, you and I talked about how you got to take a pause sometime, but then you come back stronger and harder. So the pause is like so worth it for that comeback. Like, just honor you and be resilient. Keep moving forward.
Man, whole time they think you falling off, you just loading up.
Yeah.
Getting right. That's facts.
Fuck what they think.
Hey, man, I missed some good words, man. I appreciate you for stopping by Words of Woods.
Thank you for having me.
Well, I'm probably going to see you in like a year or two.
I'll see you in a couple weeks. My artist lives out here, so.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, yeah, like I said, send me. I want to see. I want to hear everything, you know.
I will. We can listen to it.
Just have me in.
Tap,
Okay.
tap, tap.
Hey, man, special guest to Miss Assata Imani for coming through Words of Woods, man. Definitely go tap in with her. Make sure you follow her. Make sure you know, get her followers up.
Please.
Tell her to get on YouTube, too.
Soon come. Soon come. You just inspired me, low-key.
Did I really?
Yeah. For real.
I'm glad I could be inspiration.
Yeah. High-key. Like, we gonna have tears on one of these episodes.
Oh, man. I tried to get the tears out of her, man. She ain't cried, though.
I was about
man.
to cry a couple times.
Hey, life is about emotions. We all have emotions. We're human beings. I try to tell people that, like, it's okay to be emotional. Like, you don't want to be too... As a man, it's okay to be emotional, but you don't want to be too emotional.
You're right.
I feel like you're a woman. You cry.
I mean, I'm trying
We
to
can
look
cry
out for my
too,
immune
though.
system
We can
right
cry
now.
too, though, but it's not looked at as manly if we cry.
I love when a man cries. I just want to hold you.
Why? So, do you think when you see a man cry, you don't look at him as being weak?
Hell no. I'm like, thank you for letting that shit out.
Yeah.
All y'all toxic niggas need to cry for a day. Because that's all that is. A bunch of tears needing to come out.
Man, I feel like a lot of men out here got a bunch of tears just stored and they fight themselves from crying. Like, just like, I can't cry. I ain't crying.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay, man. Real niggas cry all the time. Like,
Right. Love is gangster.
I'm about to cry right now because I love this so much. I just love podding. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all y'all. Man, not for real. Actually, I ain't gonna lie to you. When people watch my stuff and they tell me they like I really get it. I'll be like, man, for real?
Yeah.
You took time out your day to watch me?
Type shit.
It make me feel good inside.
Mm-hmm.
For real. Like, I appreciate you for coming through Words Woods. You know, you took time out your day, your rough morning, to come here and chop it up with me.
Yeah, it's an honor to be here. I'm so proud of everything you're doing.
Hey, I appreciate you. I'm proud of you, too.
Thank you.
But we got to go, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. Until next time, see y'all later.